It was all over the news that the president of Nigeria, President Tinubu, decided to copy what Mexican president did by him sending, or should I say, blocks U.S. deportation flights from landing in Nigeria over lack of timely notice. So according to them, they said that Tinubu said, ask them to take them back, he declares. So U.S. deportation planes stuck on air for 23 hours, waiting for landing license as Tinubu refuses approval, vows to deny entry. I'm going to show you guys the videos of Nigerians crying out and them complaining that what they faced, getting deported from USA, they don't even wish that for their enemies. While some people were applauding President Tinubu for trying to fight for Africa and do the needful, for him teaching Americans that see there's time for everything. Some of them were also seen blaming him that he does not really love his citizens for him to deny them access to Nigeria. Some of them are calling him that they should please open up and let them land safely because it is not safe. I don't know the authenticity of this video, so I'm going to use the word allegedly. Let me quickly show you guys the videos of how people are crying and complaining that it's actually been horrible returning back to Nigeria. Watch these videos.
So since I got back from the US due to deportation and the whole Trump shit, a lot of people have been in my comment section, saying a whole lot of stuff that I don't even look like someone who has traveled and all of that. Well, I can't blame you. I can't blame you all. I can't blame you all. But the thing I'm going to tell you all is, I'm the one that know what I experienced. I was in African market in Stretch in Washington, and I wanted to go get some groceries and some African stuff which I was going to use to cook. Unfortunately, I encountered these people that were in charge of the whole arresting of people who don't have their document completed yet. So it's just an unfortunate incident, and I want all of you to know that I don't wish anybody bad, and I would respect you all to respect my decision or the fact that I'm back in Nigeria, and I'm not in Nigeria because I want to, but situation has happened, and things are gonna get better, very soon.
At this point, I just want to go home. I'm tired. I want to go home. Tell me why I'm hearing that people in the US are being deported. People that have lived here for 20 years. These people have social security number. I don't even know how you can do that if you don't have papers. People who have homes, who have bought houses, but no papers. People who have lived here for years upon years. I can't get my head around it. Guys, anywhere that you are, please, your documentation is number one. Don't get comfortable with a good life. Go and make sure you are documented. That's all I can say while I'm still here, because I'm not about to be questioned at the airport. But I just need to go home. I think it's enough. I want to go house.
So all of now we don't run leave Nigeria, go to US. How far, how market? You understand? There's something I always tell you people. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You understand? The funny part is that most of you now will come back empty-handed. You come back worse than when you left. That is the sad part. You understand? That's why in life you don't need to kill yourself over anything. Nothing like your own place, nothing like your own home. See the way they chase una for US. Everybody just they run, they just chase everybody. Everybody they run up and down. This is crazy. They can't treat you like that in your own country, in Nigeria.
Before I show you guys one last video, the truth remains that this is actually a very sad scenario. This is actually a very sad thing, to be very honest. I don't really wish this for my enemies. But meanwhile, let me show you guys more videos of a lady comparing, how, although should I say the person was actually advising USA that they should have copied how UK did. Instead of them to be massively deporting people, they should have channeled that energy into learning from UK. Watch this video.
Not too long ago, the United Kingdom officially left the EU because just like America, they too are also anti-immigration. Now, the UK didn't carry out mass deportation. What they did was change the rules around immigration, basically now requesting that all EU citizens that came from EU nations to the United Kingdom have to apply for a visa and pay to continue to stay and work here. Now, a lot of EU citizens did not appreciate the fact that they are now being treated as second-class citizens. So you know what they did? They voluntarily packed up, a majority of them, and they went home. Upon them leaving, petrol stations were temporarily closed down because there was no truck drivers to deliver the petrol. People were finding themselves traveling miles and miles and miles, queuing up at 5, 6, 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to get petrol as soon as 1 or 2 trucks dropped the petrol off. There was no farmers to reap the crops so that it could get into the supermarkets. So supermarkets were also empty. Even things as common as eggs, you could not find in supermarkets. And it was so bad that the British government had to end up going on TV, begging these people to come back. You know why? Because the people who voted for the United Kingdom to leave the EU and voted for the immigration rules to change for EU citizens are the same people who were not willing to do these jobs. Now the UK is trying to rejoin the EU because they now understand how imperative immigration is for any and every country, whether the person is documented or undocumented. Understand that statistically around the world, in the Western world, immigrants, compared to national citizens, put more money in the economy than they take out because most immigrants do not have access to public funds. I see a lot of people in the comment section talking about how the UK needs to follow. The UK has already learned its lesson. It is time for America to learn the same. Good day.
Thousands of Nigerians face deportation from the US back to Bongo. Wetin wan happen to those people wey talk say Naija no be country anymore? Wetin wan happen to those people after the japa finish go US? They talk say Naija no be their country anymore and they no invest back home. What is their fate? My people, how una see this matter? Now we be say they don't abandon home because of light and good road and they not get doku for ame. Especially a lot of people went through Libya, enter Italy. From Italy, they can enter Mexico. From Mexico, they can jackpot enter inside America. And now they not get paper. They can't do big boy, big girls. Now, Trump say make una come back home. My brother, my sister, where are you going to start from? The time we were saying nothing like home, home sweet home. Una say make we there. Say we don't know what we they talk. Now they are taking you guys back home. Where are you going to start from? This more money will be saying you they get where you're supposed to even save, invest back home. You say Nala Usa, America is your dream home. America is now your original country. Hey! In fact, Trump is the man of the people. Trump is the rare president every country needs right now. Trump too nice. He said on top of this one, as we still they dive, he can still make another law. Divorce law, no more 50-50 share of property. Many women just want marry because they want to be rich. They go marry rich man, they go divorce, they go come out rich. Poor girl wey enter husband house go begin the divorce as a rich woman. On top of that, after some months, you go see her, you don't jump into another marriage. Before you know it, you don't divorce. A lot of Nigerians, they react, say, why Trump go deport? Now, in country, how now go tell Trump, how you go tell rule the country? Mona go back to Nigeria, go tell the president how to rule in our own country. Trump, they in your country. Let him clean up his own country. He said, all those illegal immigrants, aliens, he said, thousands of them, they are going back to their original land. Make una come back to Africa.
Truth remains that wherever you are, you ought to have a backup plan. I can relate with what Trump's regime does not sound easy. Like, this man meant it and he meant every bit of it. I'm actually advising, like she said, some Nigerians, instead of you to like blame Trump, I'm not saying that what Trump is doing is right. Of course it is not right, because these are people's, like, they've actually planned their lives. You know, they've actually felt like we are in US, this is our home. That's, you know, some people even seek asylum there and all that. Please let me know in the comments, what are the fates of people that seek asylum in USA? Is it a guarantee that they wouldn't be deported back? Please, I would like to know this, because someone kept asking me what of people that the brother seeks asylum, will this affect the brother and all that. So I'm putting it out there so that if you're watching, please, you can tell me what you think about this, right? So now back to the whole thing. Like I said before, I don't know, I heard that Mexican, you know, plane was sent back to US. by the government of Mexico. And I think right now, probably Tinubu saw what he did and he thought he needs to copy it. Therefore, some Nigerians dragging President Tinubu, saying that he's not compassionate. He doesn't love his people enough. Like, why will you allow plane to fly on the air for 23 hours? Even while some people kept saying things like there's no plane that can, constantly be flying on the air for 23 hours without landing, that they will definitely force land, right? But then, I don't know, like, this news are circulating all over social media, so I'm here to put it here to ask you, how true is this news? Is it true or is it a false news? Meanwhile, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're watching and you already got deported from USA, oh Lord, my sympathy goes to you. I am sorry. I just pray that Nigeria favors you. I just pray that you strategize and just find a balance, right? It is very tough, but there's nothing is permanent, right? We always find a way around it, okay? But then please let me know what you guys think in the comments respectively.